What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And so today on Let's Build a Shopping Mall in Minecraft. This is episode number 3, and we should be live. Cool, my mic's working. Yeah, we haven't done this in like a long time, so we're here now. This is, I think, one of the Let's Builds that I'm gonna finish, and it's gonna take a long time to finish, even though it might not be a large amount of episodes. Hold on. Give me like 12 seconds to, okay. That wasn't 12 seconds, but you get the point. So this is what we have right now. It looks pretty okay. That's all. Just okay. So we have everything laid out, which is good. We haven't done anything with these, which is, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully on having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, for a Thursday. I'll probably do something with that today. At least give it a floor. I feel like a carpet floor would be best, although I don't think... Yeah, we kind of don't have the color that I was looking for. That's probably as close as I'm going to get, so I'll go with that. I was thinking, like, light gray, but, you know, texture pack. Okay, yes, okay. Cool. But yeah, I'm probably not actually going to do interior for this yet. I'm probably going to start making a food court area to where you should sit down and eat your food. Because there are no tables here. Unless you're getting this and leaving, unless you're getting your soft pretzel and dipping, you know, you kind of just would like somewhere to sit down. I'll probably make it in that circle. It'll be kind of the center area. Or one of maybe 2 or 3 center areas. We'll see how big this mall gets. I'd like it to be big. We'll see. It's a jewelry store. I think it's a store. Do they have stores? I actually don't know if they have stores. I know it's a brand. I'd imagine they'd have stores. And I couldn't fit jewelry, so... Second best option. And I'm not using banner letters. Nobody likes banner letters. Well... I have used them. Hello, a very happy gamer. A lot of concrete powder. Hope there's no water in here. That would be a problem. Imagine having to step through freaking concrete powder as a floor. That would like suck. If you're just like walking along minding your own business, and then the next room you walk into has a concrete powder floor, that would not be a very fun time. Well, thank you and hello, Black Pear. I'm also... Concrete powder doesn't block? Like, probably not. I don't know. I've never actually tested that theory. But, like, powder shouldn't, like, cube up. This would be a very uneven floor. Unless someone, like, perfectly packed it down. And somehow managed to keep it that way. Because somebody sticks their foot in it and kicks it up and it's, not so even anymore. Take, like, a big sheet of metal that's exactly the shape of this. And you just... slap it down every once in a while. Nah, not Gaming Warehouse. Not that guy. Yes, I am, yes. I'm almost done chapter 1, which is crazy. I'm like less than 100 blocks up. No, I'm like 150 away. No. Nah, yeah, it's not you. Just a scam. Fake you. Off-brand version. So the light gray is probably going to be what stops the black glass, although do I want something below? Actually, probably not. No, I probably don't want anything below that. I don't really have anything to talk about. There's nothing interesting happening. Is it really 7? It is 7. Interesting. Didn't know that. Even though I made the thing. Guess that doesn't necessarily mean you know it. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say here. It's kind of just building. Until we get, hopefully, more people to conversate with. Really, what am I gonna say? That looks pretty cool, I think. I'm hoping the light gray is gonna mesh with it fine. That's my only concern right now, because I'm looking at this and it is a lot of light gray. Yeah, it's kind of a lot. I think on this side it's not as bad, though, because of the kind of arch. But on this side it looks very heavy. And also worry about that problem above the glass. Which I guess isn't a terribly big issue. But still, gotta think about it. I guess try to just make these corners quartz bricks. Just do it now. Yeah, I guess. Not like I'm gonna add windows. They're kind of. This is the one thing that's gonna be annoying about making a shopping mall. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of weird corners like this. Because of, especially with the circle in the middle here. It's not gonna help my case very much. What is the best building I've done? Do I recognize the question? I mean, yeah, I do recognize that question. I've gotten asked that a couple of times. Singular build or build series, because they are varying answers. Actually, yeah, they probably are. Grand Mansion is always one that comes to mind when I think of my best builds. I don't know why. It's not like it's amazing or anything, but it is pretty nice. But the easy answer is Little Nightmares 2. I don't think that will change for a long time. There's something about it that just... I don't know. I've put in so many hours, if I wasn't proud of it, that'd be upsetting. So, you know. Self-driving coming to strollers? If you can't drive your baby stroller, you should not have a child. I'm sorry. But if you're really going to be like, yeah, this AI over here, it's got it. No, absolutely not. I don't trust the self-driving car concept in its own right. Let alone holding my child. Like, you know. My little child carrier. Not that I have a child, but, you know. Not yet. That's for, later. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully. Allegedly. Well, I'm not gonna say... I don't know if I'm gonna say hopefully in that context. Because, do I really want a child? Let's be honest here. That's like work. That's a discussion for a different day and for a different person. Who that person is, I don't know. That's not gonna matter. Probably for another 10 years. Yeah, seems reasonable. At a minimum. Okay. I should make a line so you're not cheating. I don't know why you'd be cheating in the soft pretzel line, but I won't ask questions. Just put it right down the middle. Ooh, I might need a door there. I need a door there. Sick. That's gonna be off-centered in the hallway, but it's fine. Only the people in the hallway will notice. It's their responsibility, right? One off the end of it. Oh, I can't even go that far. That's cool. I guess that's a pretty fair thing. Although, hopefully we don't have more people getting pizza, even though that's probably how that logic would work. Your mouse talking trash, you better rinse it. My bad. I kind of was talking trash. Actually. The other guy on a different account. Remind me of the other name. Because I want to see if I remember it. Because I don't like... I can't link that off the top of my memory. No, you don't greet other mods. You say, frick you, get out of the chat. and then proceed to move on with your day. Especially if it's XD. By the way, don't do that. That's a joke. Well, probably to XD it's not. XD won't care. But, well, we'll see about that. Yes, I do remember that name. Okay, I'm gonna do something interesting with this here. Gonna go... Wait, what was the outside one? It was mud brick, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, mud bricks. Which, they do have a slab version, thankfully. Nah, you can't do it to jam. That's rude. So I'm gonna cut these 4 corners and make like this. Which means you can't just walk. I mean, you probably can, because I'm gonna have like stuff going on in them. I think this will be cooler than just being generic and boring. Because I normally am generic and boring, so I gotta switch it up every once in a while, you know. That's, I think, the one thing I do, like, notice with my builds. You compare my builds to, like, I guess mine anti-SMCs, really. To throw him, I guess, under the bus. Not really under the bus, because it's not a bad thing. And you look at, like, pianos or gaming warehouses, ironically. Or, I guess, Life and Foundation, not piano, sorry. And it's like, there's so much more detailed. Like, both TSMCs and I are just kind of cartoony. Like, I think that, I mean, that style is easy to build. I can build probably the same size thing in, like, 10 minutes less. Just because of how simple I do it. Thank you, Good Kid 604, and welcome to the chat. 1-603? Where did the dash and the 1 come from? 1 minus? T minus 5. Sorry, nerd moment. Okay. So these 2 I might make food ones. Is that fair? Well, definitely this one. In it? In it to win it? And I have 3 others. I'll make maybe those 2 plants and these 2 seating. That, I think, is a good idea, yeah. That splits it up nicely. And then do I want to make the floor something different in these? Definitely, obviously, these will be green. You can see my cursor. And then these 2 should, I feel like, also be sort of green. So maybe not quite as aggressive of a green. Maybe like a more off-colored green, if there's a block for that. Does that moss actually work for the other ones? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, no, I can use grass. Oh. Thank you, Good Kid. I appreciate that. Glad somebody's finding them useful. So I'm not just sitting here wasting my time. Because, you know, that's the thing that happens. Yeah, I think that'll give it some, some sort of, kind of, I guess, symmetry in a way. Because it's cross-corner, it's not next to each other. Which is a kind of bold thing, I think, to do. But it'll work fine. No smoking. God dang it! Hello, potato troops. Sure, game. If I say Minecraft, that's too basic. I'm gonna say, other than Minecraft, because obviously Minecraft, I'm gonna say Little Nightmares 2. Rocket League, Little Nightmares 2, Project Playtime's on there, I'd say now too. Those are really my top games. Little Nightmares 2 is just, like, epic, I don't know. Hence why I'm building it in Minecraft. Yeah. But Rocket League I probably play the most outside of Minecraft. Project Playtime's up there too, on that list. But yeah, really, I think I'm close to my Minecraft time. Haha, I'm getting close to 3,000 hours now on PlayStation Minecraft. Which is absurd. So yeah, really, there's like, it's kind of close. Motorstorm is another one that's actually really good, and I haven't played in forever, and I really want to play. Specifically, Apocalypse is my favorite. just on a whim. This is like 9 versions. Also, Burnout 3 is another old game that I really like. And Portal. Portal 2, specifically. I have a lot of games I really like. Although I haven't played most of those in a while. What is this block? Not that one, this one. Black wool. Interesting. There we go. You just unspelled Minecraft? Nice. Yes, sirree. It's kind of not existent across worlds, which is the one thing that I would really like, because that would have made revived about 39 times easier. Because I could just go into worlds and just be like, okay, yoink, and then leave. Instead of having us all have to rebuild them from scratch or tutorial. I remember this finale. Actually, I don't even have the finale world or the secret neighbor world, so that wouldn't have helped very much there. That would have made me regret the decision to delete them. But, you know, they deserved it. Something parable? Minecraft, Halo Infinite, and Roblox. Imagine being a Roblox and a Fortnite kid. Roblox isn't a terrible game, I don't know. Roblox and Fortnite really aren't bad games, it's just, not specifically against you, Lefty, it's just the communities are what make them bad. I'm not saying that towards you, because you seem to like those games. Just like, I don't know, I don't feel like sitting down and playing either of them. Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible games. I can understand why people like them, but it's the audience of people that do. And I'm gonna be honest, I think that goes for, like, most popular games. If you don't like Minecraft, you probably hate it partially because of the audience. And that's entirely fair. I am pretty annoying. Just, you know, I think kind of having that having that, you know, dislike of a game because of its community is, I feel like, more of a reason that people will dislike a game than the actual game itself. I mean, yeah, pretty much. But I feel like so is Fortnite. And I guess so is Minecraft. They kind of all are. And then there's also Hello Neighbor. Hello Neighbor is one of the games I hate for the community now. Having experienced the community firsthand, no offense, but, you know, it gets frustrating after a little while. And again, I don't mean that against anybody who's here. I appreciate everything. But, like, there's also points to where it's like the Hello Neighbor audience is just something else. Game isn't horrible, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, it certainly doesn't mean it's good either, like, you know. Same Minecraft, honestly. What'd it say? I don't know, man. Read the title. Chopping mall. You get the occasional 9-year-old in the rec room with open mic on. Oh god, not rec room. So you can't do anything. OG Neighbor is best. Minecraft movie Reborn addicted game. Hello Neighbor would be good. If, again, not for the audience, no offense. And also, if not for the, absolutely god-awful, management of the game. I don't understand how they take a game that has such high potential and turn it into that god-awful disgrace. Like, I know that's slightly aggressive, but it's true. They took a game that had so much freaking potential, and then they made it into that. Like, it wouldn't be bad if they just took their time and were like, okay, this is a little buggy, let's fix these bugs. But no, they don't care. They just get the money and then they're out of here. Like, and then when you get the kids that are like, oh my god, Hell Neighbor's best game ever, no offense to, you know, any of you, but I think the series has only gone downhill. I think even after really the first game was solid. Actually, I'm gonna hot take and say the second game is better. Secret Neighbor's best, second best. Full Game's third, and then Hide and Seek is fourth out of the games that are actually relevant. I'm not gonna include Hello Neighbor Diaries or freaking whatever the other one is, because they don't really. Hello Engineer, I think. Like those don't count in my mind. Secret Neighbor is best and will always be best. I love the multiplayer aspect. Good for the horror games. It's good for the meme. It's like Rec Room's boring. It has some potential. It's better than Dreams. I'll say that. Dreams is awful for what the price tag was. Got scammed for that one. It's 6 off the edges. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Pat watching on the picture and chatting on the phone. That's big brain move. Basic awesome support. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good. Hell Neighbor. Lord turn from insane neighbor guy makes you crash your car. Little noob just making neighbors depressed. Someone's playing Room Paintball. When I shot someone, I just heard some demonic screeches. Hell. Your sounds of Satan himself coming to the mind. HMV in the shopping center? I don't even know what an HMV is. I'm not gonna lie. British. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about the Hello Neighbor thing that was just mentioned. It feels like they almost focused more on the lore than they focused on the actual quality of the game. Like, tinyBuild really tried to milk the game's lore. Which I think is kind of what Hide and Seek was. Hide and Seek wasn't a terrible concept. But for it being a Hello Neighbor game, it's awful. The only reason it's marketed as Hello Neighbor is because of the lore. Like, it has no Hello Neighbor to it. And, then there's, you know, Secret Neighbor, which is good. Secret Neighbor's good. Hello Neighbor 2 is stupid, in my opinion, but the puzzles and stuff are better than the first game puzzles. The first game, I think, had the, Hello Neighbor aspect right. They did everything right as far as, like, what the houses look like and all that. Puzzles were horrible. Hello Neighbor 2 just said, nah, frick logic. But improved the puzzles. I'll give them that much. Secret Neighbor, I think, was the best for houses and everything. Secret Neighbor is the one game that did everything perfectly. I mean, with as close as perfect as you can get with a Hello Neighbor game. Do like a record music. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do some sort of thing like that. Dream or Technoblade? Technoblade. Never watched either. But Dream is just something else. It's supposed to be a line. You make a game about the ocean with no neighbor and call it a Hello Neighbor game, and that's it. That's pretty much true. If you want a British bottle of water, Hello Neighbor has to be the worst neighbor game ever. Yeah, it's certainly up there. I mean, yeah. I think that was the stupidest thing they ever could have physically done with Hello Neighbor. Make that god-awful excuse for a game. And I don't want to, like, sit here and be like, yeah, I'm not going to hate on the game for just no reason. But why? What were they thinking? With that or Diary? I mean, Diaries, I think, has a little more, like, you know, fair, understandable. But still, just why? Debated if I wanted to actually keep that there or not. 1, 2, like that. Custard creams are the best though. Scones. Scones are good, I guess. I don't know. I like scones. That's not how you do math. Beans on toast? What? Excuse me? Good oops on toast? What are these concepts? I'm gonna put you on a piece of toast, see how you like it. I really wish I, gave myself room for a fountain. Maybe that's what the other one will be. The other circle. Good kid, that sounds nice, actually. What about nice? Chocolate digestives? Wish we could get my math grade up when I'm already failing. You do. Can I have you on toast? Sure, go for it, honestly. That'd be quite the interesting concept. What did it just do? It looked like my hand was placing something, and then it was just air. British people came up with the bad American stereotype referring against the bad teeth. But I mean, like, is it true? I don't know. Not really, actually. I mean, like, well, as far as when I think of stereotyping, no. But as far as, like, that being a thing, yes. It is. I'm not afraid to admit that. Sick. I'm feeling like I should get them back up. I don't know. That fair enough. Hey, just do the work next time. I don't know, man. T do. What does T do? True for y'all score. That is, I think, that's a good point. Like, why don't we? What is the worst thing that's gonna happen from that? I gotta do it on each corner just for symmetry purposes. Like, are they freaking allergic? Good lord. Allergic to it. Roblox. It's free. Grass? Do I want to do grass or moss? I'll do grass. I mean, I was busy, doesn't need the homework. You're always busy. True. Yeah, pretty much. You're like, whoops. It's like, oops, I just died. Well, now you gotta pay $1 million. Sorry, you can't die. Not allowed. No, it's cucumber. Two vegan nuggets. I hate that. I hate that so much. Five likes touch grass again? No, not today. Snap out? I can go no cover for phase 0. Aren't you lucky? To be fair, I guess it helps the economy, but that you still, I feel like, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, haha, we're better because our economy's better. No, we should have free healthcare. But I'm not going to get into that because of politicalness. Well, even though I kind of did already. It's fine. You know, it's just, be logical, maybe. Those are 6 likes. Cause math. Tough job, you live your best life. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, you have to go to the dentist, you have to go to the doctors, you have to every once in a while probably get some medical thing done. It's like, nah, you're paying for that one, chief. I mean, dentist is more fair. No. No. To be fair, I'd imagine you can get away with not going to the dentist. I'm sure people do that. Ooh, that is bright. Ah, well, it'll create a cool look. I was gonna have the pathway go through them, although I don't know if I actually want to, because it looks kind of cool like that. Just have a better government. Yeah, for sure. Let me get right on that. I think, I feel like we have to, you have to, like, sign up for the draft or something. I don't remember. I'm not 18 yet, so I wouldn't know. I'll figure it out when I'm 18. But there's something you have to do. Not pay. Been to the dentist. Oh, is not good. Imagine, honestly. It must be nice. I don't even know what the optometrist is. Well, no, I do. I heard that term recently. I'm into the doc. Well, I was into the doctor once recently because, October. That was when. Because, sick. And, ironically, I'm pretty sure everything that, I was told was entirely useless. One thing I was told to do because of some quote-unquote rash I had, which wasn't even a rash. So, okay, I'll explain the backstory. I had a bunch of blisters on my foot, and I was like, okay, these are blisters, and my mom was like, maybe not. So I was like, okay, because I was gonna go to the doctor anyways because I was sick, and I was like, I'll just ask. He said it was something, I don't know, some like rash thing, and I was like, okay. Never did the thing he suggested, and it turned out they were blisters, and I was right. And then I got medicine for being sick when I was basically already done being sick. So I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna just pretend that you gave me something useful here, but it really didn't. Only in South Dakota. I do play on PS, that's true. So for making an appointment you didn't want. That's true. Well, you're the one who sets the appointment. Could sue them for, I'd imagine if they accidentally sliced your, gum or something, you could sue them for that. It'd be better, I don't know. Eye doctor. Oh, I haven't been to the eye doctor either, like, ever. I can see just fine. What is that number in the top left corner? I'm just kidding. Yes, sirree. Do I actually want those paths there? I actually don't think I do. I think I like it better with just the grass. So you should, sleep. Bean machine, fix your smashed up beans. Buy now. Only 3 easy payments of $50. Nakatomi Plaza from Die Hard. Whoa, that sounds like fun. Maybe crazy. I've been so freaking tired this week. I stayed up too late like every night over break, and I just can't recover my sleep schedule. Even going to bed at a reasonable time won't save me. Also, imagine using military time. What a nerd. Yeah, I think that's better, and then I can do whatever I want in these. Maybe add some trees or something, I don't know. But not Act 1. I mean, if one of your teachers. What did you do this time? Did you get suspended again? Hello, Robert Gardner. Why can't you? Is it because of your foot thing? Is that why? Or is it some other thing that I'm unaware of? Nah, not random. Time potential? Texture pack, you mean? I'll show you. Hold on. City texture pack. Just the Mojang or whatever it is one. Imagine. Good, thank you, random. Turtle butt. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Well, it is funny. I'm not gonna not laugh if it's funny. Not a very happy gamer. That's true. Big L. Imagine, Jam. I'll see you whenever you're alive next, which will probably be like in 3 months from now. Honestly, you're probably gonna revive during like spring break or something. Be like, oh my god, I'm alive, and it's gonna be like really surprising. Because that's kind of typical fashion. You're live right now. Yo, are you still on break? You should, that's off-centered. Wait. Okay, that isn't as bad as I thought it was, because I can just bring this to here, which is where it should be. Oh my god, it's Infinity for... I have pizza, does that count? I mean, it doesn't, but, you know, it's close enough. Expect the 9th. I've been back for this entire week, except for Monday. Monday doesn't count, though. Nobody likes Monday. Monday can die in a fire. Is that the only one that was off? No, that one's also off. On both? No, wait, not on both sides. Did I just make all of them off? How did I manage that? Okay, well, that one's just different. Actually, let me see. No, I guess that's fine. But that one looks thinner. Don't tell me this one's also off. No, it isn't. What? Huh? This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Oh, well. You are alive, that's true. 2023. You're gonna go high school? Because if so, that's impressive. I probably won't even be 18 when I graduate because of the way my birthday is. Or I might, like... I think last year it was, like, the day after my birthday graduation was for seniors. Not that I was a senior. A little late. Just a little bit. I mean, hey. Math. I can't do math. It's hard. A year's worth is a brutal amount. Like, that's almost a punishment. I don't know how you can stand more than one stream, like, good god. That's high school, dang. Imagine being old. I graduate, next year. As in, not 2023. Because that's this year. So, no, it definitely is a punishment. 100% is. I guess I make them all wider. I don't know what else to do. Okay, yeah, I'm stupid. I'm, like, utterly stupid. An impressive amount of stupid. Time to fix the stupid. That's a weird sentence. Time to fix the stupid. You're older than me. I don't want to hear it. I do have low self-esteem. That's kind of true. Depending on the day, I guess. I think I once threw an egg at my teacher's house, but... How do you not know if you did that? I feel like that's one of those things that you know. Fair enough. No, don't call it secondary school. No, I'm not. Okay, fair enough, actually. Fair enough. I guess, if you say so. Is this one also off? How did I literally make every single one off? I don't understand. That's like a different level of bad. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm good or not. I don't know how I did that. That's a whole, like... Well, I guess... Oh, because I measured these off each other, I think. And then... I don't know how I screwed up the back one. Because I could just, like, look across. Unless I was trying to make it thinner for whatever reason, but I don't know why I would want to do that. Yeah, I think it's a good size. 13. Oh my god, 15 people? What? Where did that come from? I just, like, blinked, and everybody entered the stream. I didn't even place a block there. That's cool. Yes, sirree. If I ever had gotten more than 20... I feel like I have. Probably. Well... No, yeah, I think I have. Probably revived. 15's a lot, though. 15's, like, above average. Pizza place. Yes, sirree. There's no pizza. You don't actually get pizza. You just get stale bread. Stream party. Yes, sir. Imagine being back lefty. I almost just said lack. Switching letters. I'm doing interiors. I did interiors when I started this, and then after reevaluating the situation, if you really expect me to do an interior on every single one of those skyscrapers, you're insane. Cause yeah. But this, the hockey stadium, the probably other 2 or 3. Well, no, I can't do one of them as a sub-series because it's already an actual series. Which I'm very mad because I could have shoved theme park into this. And there's one other I was thinking of, I think. Was there? I guess not. Futuristic temple I could make a case for. Still gotta make a house area. That's gonna be probably off down that way on that like main road that you can't see from here. You know which one I'm talking about. Not the highway, the one closer to this side than that. Stale bread reminds me of school lunches. That's brutally true. When did you find out there's only one off and you have made everyone off? That would be sad. I mean, like, if I look at it, I feel like if it was one off, you'd be able to tell from an overhead. It actually looks really cool. Something about the glass and the quartz bricks just, like, look really nice. And then I gotta make this into probably what I'm gonna do is a dome on the top, because, I like domes. Matthew 69, yes, indeed. Ah, sorry, I just died. You're on my side, yes sir. Hello, Void Pumpkin, welcome to the, chat. I don't know why I had no energy when I started saying that sentence. How many stores? I can't tell you a number. Probably what's gonna happen is there's gonna be, like, one big one here. Maybe a DSW. DSW, Cole, something like that. And then that'll be the end of probably this branch here. This will probably end. And then maybe I'll probably go another, like, entrance down that way. And I think that'll be a decent sized mall. We'll see from there how big it is. Because, I mean, it just depends on how much space I give myself here. Because I also have to figure out what I want to, like... Because I have these corners, and obviously I'm not fitting, like, a GameStop here or anything. So I got to figure out exactly where I want to take from. And, like, what corners I want to prioritize. Because obviously I already have these 2 things chopped off. Which I guess is why the store would work nice on this side. I have no comment for that, Lefty, because you know exactly what you're doing. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It's just one of the weirder builds to do, because you gotta figure out exactly how you want it to go. Oh, I gotta do a Lego store, and then... No, wait, no, I already have a Lego store, god dang it. I can do a Build-A-Bear, though. I've never made a Build-A-Bear. Guess I should change that, shouldn't I? I just found I have bleeding gums. Hot Topic. Oh yeah, Hot Topic's a thing. I might not make it that store, but I'll make one in the mall because I think that yeah. Uh, I think that's a good size. Good God, I can't speak. I think it is the kind of size where it would not be a outlet, if that's the word. I think that's the word, where you can access it from outside the mall too. My Spirit Halloween that I worked at was like that. You couldn't even. It didn't even have a mall entrance. It used to. It used to have both. And then new manager said, "Nah, frick that idea." Not that the manager's bad. I like the manager, but you know. I mean, I hope I would because I had to work there. First teacher plays Roblox. Nah, not gaming, bro. I have oh god, voice. I have not Robert. Sorry. Do you have a Spencer? We do have Spencers, unfortunately. Never been in one, and I'd like to keep it that way. Grammar is awful. Get better grammar. I don't know. How's this look? Pretty nice. I just gotta add some flowers and stuff in here. Perfect. Like if we have any intruders in here. I'll do all like double tall stuff and then maybe add a tree or 3. Peony. Those all the big ones? I think so. I got these too. The azaleas. I guess bamboo. That's all I have room for right now. Probably what I'll do is I'll do this just like randomly. These wires look so much more like green in my hand. Yeah, I'll do this and then once I'm finished this and add probably a tree or so, I'll just bowmer the rest of it. Looks pretty good. I just combined cool and good. Miles, McDonald's, or an A&W. No. No Target or Walmart. Dang, cringe. Grammarly. Aldi? I know Aldi. Hate Spencer's music in there. Is that the one thing you're gonna point out about Spencer's? Out of everything you could point out, you point out the music. I'm sorry, that's just funny. There's a lot bigger things to be concerned about than their music quality. That is all. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? No, I lied. I was gonna turn off random take speed, although I guess I won't. Because I don't know if the azaleas shouldn't turn into trees. I hope not. If I come back in a month and this is all trees, I'm gonna be sad. My car just doesn't want to place. It's awesome. Yeah, they yeah, Lefty. Not specifically what I am alluding to, but yes, technically. Okay, it was the 2 azaleas and then the bamboo. The Bambi. Got a cool killer clown. Sure. I mean, yeah, they're not terrible. Just they have their stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna make a custom tree. And the other one I'm actually gonna make a pond, I think. See you later, potato troops. Yeah, pretty much, DJ. You've never been to a Target? Random, get a life. Time to try to make it. Sorry. I got a little sad. Time to make a tree with branches because I need to start doing this. Because, yeah. I've tried, I just feel like I'm not good at it. That one should not be there. Nah, not XD. Target is so fun. Working at Chick-fil-A only on a Sunday. Incredible. Target's not terrible, I guess. I don't know. I don't really go that often. It's not great, but like, I don't know. The branches aren't far out enough, but I can't really do anything about that. It's a huge Walmart near. Yo, in a town near me, they have like 3 Walmarts, and like 2 of them are super centers. I'm just gonna try to plant a big one. But I'm like, why the mass amount of Walmart? I don't quite understand. But one of them is gigantic. Getting lost in a Walmart. That's not what I wanted to do. Didn't really work. Did it just engulf that oak wood plank? What? It did. I am scared. It also engulfed the bamboo. Let's try to get a slightly better one. Because that one didn't really like itself. Go there. Okay, and then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do that. That one's okay. I mean, it is what it is. You have a bunker. I don't. You lost some IKEA. I've only been to IKEA like twice. Home Depot. Like driven through or stayed somewhere crazy. Cause yeah. Pretty nice. I like it. Adds some nice greenery. So you're not just staring at sadness and buildings. See you later, good kid. Say the word? What's the word? Crazy, answer the question. Sorry, I got a little mad. I've also been in the capital of my country. Well, do you want me to list states I've, like, driven through or stayed somewhere in? Like, been there for a night? Or I guess not necessarily for a night, but just, like, you know, gone out and done something. Because if it's driven through, then it's a long list. And I'm gonna exclude, like, getting out to go to the gas, to, like, I don't know, gas station or pee or whatever. Use the restrooms. Both. Ones that I've actually, like, done something in, I think West Virginia. It was either West Virginia or Pennsylvania. I don't remember which one. Which one was it? I feel like it was West Virginia. Virginia, Florida, North Carolina, or I guess Missouri, not St. Louis. St. Louis is not a thing. Ohio, New Jersey, Maryland, DC, even though it's not a state, but close enough. Because it really, well, I guess it's technically Virginia. Maybe Pennsylvania? I don't know. I've definitely driven through Pennsylvania. I've driven through Illinois, South Carolina, Georgia, anything else to get to Florida. I don't even know what they are at this point. I'm going to be honest. New York, I've driven through. I've never actually been to New York though. Like I haven't. Delaware, I forgot I've done stuff there. I have been to Ohio. Yes. Ohio's actually really nice. Like, I don't know why everybody memes it. Everybody there is really chill. It gets absolutely memed for no reason. I've built like 98,000 mansions. Not really that many, but I've made a lot of mansions. Welcome back, Void Pumpkin. Why does everybody hate Ohio? I mean, there's nothing interesting in Ohio, let's be honest here. I mean, like, they have, Football Hall of Fame, I think. They've got a couple other Hall of Fames, I think basketball, maybe baseball, I don't know. But they have Hall of Fames, and they need more. That's the only thing they have going for them. I am Ohio, that's true. Why does Florida meme so much? Because Florida Man is just a questionable thing. Also, Florida is like, I don't know. It's a nice old people place. That's my best terminology. This is why I would use normal cobblestone if we weren't in a texture pack, but we're in a texture pack, so I'm not going to use cobblestone. I'm going to include football. I'm going to do football ones first, or I guess other stuff. FedEx Field, Nationwide Arena. I've been in front of Enterprise Center. Naval Academy, I think, for the One Capitals outdoor game. I'm going to the, I don't remember the name of the field. It's the, it's the North Carolina Football College Stadium. I forget the name. And I'd definitely like to add more to that list. Capital One Arena, obviously. I've been there tons of times. I think that's it. Out of ones that I'm gonna say. Nevada is just different, I don't know. You got Vegas memes. My voice really did change a lot. Forgot Detroit. Detroit doesn't exist. Imagine, Lefty. God dang it, Gaming Pro, not again! I don't know why I'm making this all stone. It's gonna go deeper than this. I just gotta fill it with water. That's true, random. There's 2 Canadians here. Yeah, and you're 2 of them. Wait. I think he is random. I'm pretty sure he is. Unless I'm thoroughly mistaken. But based on the information that my brain has... Okay, that would be sus if he, like, ended up going to the same school as you. You never know. Well... You could figure it out, I'm sure. I mean, we've said Gaming Pro's real name enough on streams. Let's be honest here. Sorry, Gaming Pro, but like, you know, we have. I don't know if this is gonna waterlog, so I'm just gonna like... Oh, they didn't. That's good to know. I'm sorry, what? But also bye. The gray ham or the green apple juice? I've never had either of those. Specifically. Oh, hello, alt account. You're from Switzerland? Nice. Horribly drawn. You're the only thing horribly drawn I see. At least they're original jokes this time. I'll give him that much credit. Because we know how people trying to roast me are with their original jokes. Not very good. I'm just casually making a pawn, and this man's like, yeah, for sure. That was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I needed a good laugh today. Gary? Okay. I shall call you Gary, if I remember. Hello, Zach. What about Scarecrow? Probably, I don't know. I'm not gonna also make a statement on that, because, yeah. I'm gonna hope that was autocorrect, Val. If not, that's funny. And also, yeah, I did. Also, just look up a little bit crazy. What's wrong with Poland? We're getting in Bjork, nice. You haven't yet? Honestly, skill issue. snow. I'm gonna just like break a little radius around this to where. I have not been to New York, no. If I go to New York, I want to go to Madison Square Garden, the hockey arena, not the area. Well, view them, you bozo. He tried to make original jokes, and they were pretty bad. Or, I guess, insults, not really jokes. Like, almost as bad as my insults. I take a boat to it. Imagine. Nah, I just walked there. Easy. I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, thanks for giving me your IP, Gaming Pro. Skill issue. Does Tough fit in with this large block palette? I would have used Tough on Little Nightmares too as well, but it's so different. Actually, yeah, that does work though here. Or less grapple. Is Igloo? Hello, a lot of A's. That's all I'm gonna say. An orange guy's never gonna be Stampy. Oh my god, not Stampy. I want to insult talk to my grandma. Okay, bet. Get her on the stream. Right now. And tell her to insult me as best as she can. I like a good insult. Stamp a long nose. You do get hello. I say hi. Well, in a different way. Pretty nice. I'll just bone meal the area this time. I don't really feel like doing anything fancy. Cobwebs. What do these look like? Nice, I guess. I don't know. Frog eggs. Unfortunately, you can't step on them. Don't know why I wanted to try that. Where the frick is bone meal? Here it is. It's the salt shaker. Gotta remember that. Hello, Chase. Okay, next specialist will be her. Oh, no. Is her name in Arabic? Whose name? My name? Oh, randoms. And cat be cancer. Yes, sir. W cat. I think so. I really wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna be honest here. Shut up, Skittles. Sorry. Wait, man wastes his typing skills, Rose. Who did? Oh, random. Yo, same Gaming Pro. You're not country. True, America's pretty boring. Okay, Skittles, thanks. But I can use Drip Leaf. Forgot they existed. What the frick are they? There they are. Big and small. Oh, you can only place them on dirt, is it? Interesting. I'll just use a couple over here then. At least for the big ones. There we go. Looks a little bit nicer, I guess. What is in America? Nothing interesting, to be entirely honest. Hudson Bay. You don't like Stinky? I am the ocean. She says you're not worthy of her insult. Dang! That's about as rude as it can get. Live in ice cream? I am ice cream. Wait, who said what and when? Was it me? Because about the American thing? Because, I mean, it's true. I've lived in this godforsaken country for how long now? I'm not saying. You are. You are live. Sorry. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Gets a little bit of greenery and different. You make cookies? I want a cookie. Needed a minute after that. I did. I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god, that's rude, random. Crow skill? Is that how you say that, or am I I'm probably entirely wrong. That was way too American. Memes? That's true. That is true. He can, and I also can. Well, I always could. I don't think that really changes much. Wrong? As anticipated. It's something with the accents on the letters. That's all I can tell you. I guess that works for now. So you say, wow, very helpful, honestly. Crowskiel? Is it more like more I? More E, I guess, not I. Gary? Gary? I'm gonna say Gary. I can't really ask. That's the one thing about the chat. I can't really ask if I'm pronouncing something correctly. Because it's not like you can be like, ah, yes, it sounded out as... Because, you know, it just isn't very possible. I'll go only that tall. Because I can, do funny things. What was you having to me? Me, 3 that I have been to, that I can think of. I mean, within 40 minutes, I'll say. 3 that I'm aware of. But there's probably more than that. I'm not very caught up with my malls. Yeah, my bad. Let me just pull out the text-to-speech. Yeah. I like to be generally chill with, like, timeout stuff, but just, like, you know your place. One died, rip. Kinda all of them near me are dead. I mean, they have stuff in them. One of them is really nice. The other one is, like, barely touched. And then the third one, I don't even know its state, because I don't really, like, go to that one enough. Wheat. Feet, also. That's another one. That looks kind of weird. I don't know why. That's not a word, Zach. Newsflash, that's not a word. I was gonna say, how's that less diagonals? Then I thought about it a little bit more, and I realized that it makes sense. Okay, let's not. Grammar issue. There's no space in that. You can't call me a dingus if you can't, spell a word right. You can't spell way. When is my March break? I don't get a break in March. I don't get another, like, big break until spring, I don't think. Alright, see you later, Gary. Your March? Even though you said in, I don't care. Cross. Whoops. Frick. Wheat? Valentine's Day is for little kids. No, random? That's not how that works. I feel like it's the opposite. Well, it's not for kids, definitely. When you think of, when I think of Valentine's Day, I think of not children. I'm so mad because I was gonna do something for Valentine's Day last year, and then school was like, and the weather was like, actually, no, you're not getting school. So I was like, fair enough. I had a whole, like, I wasn't gonna do anything crazy, just, you know. I have a thing, and I was gonna use the thing, but I can't use the thing. Actually, I still have the, do I still have the thing? I do. I might do it this year. What, oh, wait, what day is Valentine's Day? Hello, Shadney. Well, yes, that's, in fact, how that works. Next, not in school is 16. You are 16. Wait, did Jensen? Oh, hi, Jensen. I didn't even see that, sorry. Hold on, wait, what day is Valentine's Day? February 14th. It is always the 14th. I should know that. I guess I would be in school that day. Probably. Because I was like, I was thinking because February I'm basically everywhere and anywhere. But that's like that's right in between St. Louis and Carolina. So that'll be fun. Well, not really right in between. It's a crazy February. I gotta get like 15 videos recorded for that, for the month of February. I'm like, fantastic. Right now I think I have 3 ready. And then hopefully I'll get a 4th one with the Bill battle. And then maybe a 5th one. Probably not with the rate we're going. I do not, no. I did last year, but not this year. I don't know, just a lucky guess. Groundhog, we do have Groundhog Day, it's stupid. Hello, Super Rabbit. Oh, wait. Crazy, I just read the thing about your parkour instructor thing. That's actually really funny, and I didn't even think about that. Because I was like, wait. Right. Yeah, that's that's the thing. Why's the build so big? Shopping mall moment. That's all. Not even close to done. It's gonna be at least like triple this size. General Day is stupid. Ah, yes, because the groundhog's gonna decide what day winter ends. Very logical. Isn't there like a whole like celebration thing that happens too with that? Traditions are weird. Yeah, I do get what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. And I hate that I do. That's a funny thing to say, you know. I there's a difference between effort and skill. I don't exactly know what part of effort you don't see, but I mean, hey, fair enough. If you want to go watch him, I don't care what you're doing. Just that's the most controversial thing you physically could have said. Go look at literally any other project. This is like, I mean, this isn't. I'm not far along in this, so you can't really make a judgment on this. Perhaps the rest of the city is fair, but you know, just go look at Little Nightmares too. That's all I'm gonna say. That's my backup plan. Although some of that terraforming could be done better, but that was also like me 2 years, no, year and a half ago. No, it was 2 years ago at this point, almost. Like a year and 7 months, I think. Good God, it's been that long. Because I hate banner letters. They look stupid. Like, and again, I don't mean this offensively. They look garbage. Like, I can make a more accurate A or any letter with blocks than I can with banners. Yes, the banners are smaller, but I've stated at least like 15 times now. I hate banner letters. I think they look terrible. It's personal preference. But also, if you're using that as effort, that's funny. Because it takes more effort to not use banner letters. I can just slap a banner on a building, call it a day, but having to actually incorporate the size that I need for the letters into my build is a whole different breed of effort. Or making 2-block letters. 2-block letters are impossible to make, though. But again, like, the banner letters, if you use them right, sure. And every once in a while, you might see me use them. Only under very certain circumstances. But in general, I think they look horrible. Like, and I don't mean this against TSMC, especially the way he does them. They just don't, like, they don't look right. When you make them with blocks, you can get more, like, flow with them. You can get more, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost symmetry in the letters. You can't do that with the banners because the banners, you have so much limitations. You're going to have, like, half the P, like, half the banner wide, and you're going to have the little part, like, barely thick, or, like, just really thin. It's not proportionate. That's why I like normal letters better, because I can get the proportions down to exactly what I want. 5x5 letter bed. No, not necessarily. I think if you're trying to do, like, an A or something, probably. But, like, I'm not gonna say my builds are better than TSMC's, but look at the way the banner letters look on an IKEA. Like, for example, I guess use my IKEA and his IKEA, because I think his IKEA uses banners. Look at the difference in the letters. I can get the letters exactly how I want them. With banner letters, there's like, you basically have probably one combination, and then if you try anything different, you go over the banner limit, or the amount of patterns you can have. I've been screwing with banner letters a little bit, with the Project Playtime map, and also with the Christmas video I did. They can work, but I'm gonna say 91% of the time they look stupid. But Vito on a banner proves it. The letter that I'm specifically thinking of is, I think it's K. K looks awful. Or it's some letter. There's a bunch of letters though that like when you see them on TSMC's builds, and again, I don't mean to call him out. I think his building I really like his building style. The cartoony look is great. But it just looks stupid. It doesn't fit. That's why I'd rather and another thing with his builds, and this is just I think personal preference, his builds are kind of too small for me. That's another thing that I think making the banner letters kind of screws him up is because he's trying to make these letters and he makes the banners which are like you figure you fit the word, I don't know. You fit the word entrepreneur or something in like 14 blocks. If I'm doing that with full letters, that's like 30 blocks. And I know entrepreneur is not something you're putting on a building. That was just a really long word example. It gives more challenge and also gives more like flow to the build almost. Because again, even just like limitations with the background color too. Because 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna want the background the way the banners are because it does create some weird contrast. Don't cry, I'm so big. It's not bigger than the mall. Are you delusional? The IHOP would fit in here. Well, no, the IHOP wouldn't. The Golden Corral would probably touch either end. No, not even. It wouldn't even touch either end. It's not that long. Have you ever, like... Okay, and I don't mean to be rude, but have you ever been outside? Like, these buildings aren't as small as you think they are. You have to be able to seat a lot of people in a Golden Corral. Like, that's how restaurants work. You need a good amount of space to fit kitchen and everything else. Yeah, I mean, look, I'll go 50 episodes on this thing. Not to prove a point, just because, you know. But I have a lot of plans for this. The fact you're trash talking this on episode 3 is hilarious. And my other builds. You're wasting your own time. Go somewhere else. If you don't like my build, just shut up and go somewhere else. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not gonna change my build style because I have one person saying, wah, wah, it's bad. When, you know, you're one in a limited group, as far as what I've seen. You don't know what a jewelry store is, do you? K Jeweler? That's an actual jewelry store. Thank you very much. And pizza, I'm not making a pizza thing. I just can't be bothered. Pizza I can understand, but like, maybe do your research before you try to call out a build. No, don't. It's funny. I'm getting a laugh out of this. And again, I have nothing against TSMC. TSMC's buildings I think are fine. It's just when you straight up come on to a stream and trash talk builds because of that, which it seems like you're doing, you're only doing it because you're trying to make me you're trying to almost down me in a way. It's just funny. I'm getting a laugh out of this. Again, you're one in a minority. What am I gonna start crying because one person thinks that K isn't an actual jewelry store? Hater sensitive isn't activated for attention. Yeah, don't time him out. This is funny. I'm getting a laugh out of this. And again, like, if you think my building's bad, whatever. But the points you're trying to make don't even point properly. That's why it's so funny. If you had a point that was actually fair, like, if you pulled out a build like Popeyes, which I know you're now gonna do, then I can understand that. Popeyes is kind of mid, at least the new one. The old one is actually better than the new one. Then, that's more fair. But you can point out some things wrong with that. But when you're taking a build like a thing that actually exists and be like, who names that? Who's a restaurant pretzel? About 95% of pretzel places, Auntie Anne's logo, just a big pretzel. I know you probably live under a rock based on the points you're trying to make here, But, you know, yeah. Also, like, every soft pretzel machine I've ever seen, it just has the soft pretzel logo on it. Um, Go to Walmart or Target. In this world, I've made Walmart over here. I don't know if I've made Target yet. No, I haven't. But I have made them both as, wait, did I make Target? No, I did make Target, I think. It's on the other side of this. Yeah, it's, that. I'll show you in a sec. There's Walmart. This one's kind of, mid. Not my greatest Walmart. But no sense, doing anything with it now. Yeah, pretty much. Crazy is, right. That's why I chose to ignore that. Here's Target. Better, but still not great. A lot of these builds are like... There are a lot in this world that I will say, okay, fair enough, it's mid. But, you know... A lot of it's also, like, old. I'm gonna have to come back to that next, city stream. Found inside of a mall. Have you ever seen a fountain in a mall? Because about 98% of malls have a fountain, which you could do the exact same thing in. Also, Vegas has the, big fountain thing. I don't even know what it's called, but it's kind of popular and cool. TSMC's Walmart and Target are... Actually, no, because they're too small. His Target's, like, probably 40 blocks long. Again, you clearly haven't been out much. So, Targets are bigger than that. From every Target I've ever been to in my life. TSMC is old, that's fair. Are you... Hold on. Pause for a second here. Are you saying they're too big? Because if anything, they're too small. My Walmart is small, and it's probably bigger than that Walmart if we're gonna transfer this properly. Well, no, yeah, it probably is. It probably is. And I got a small Walmart in my area. This is funny. Keep them coming. Let's go, wieners. Like, the thing is... Hold on, let me drink water. The thing with, again, TSMC style I love. I love the cartoony style he does. But his builds are small. When you look at his, like, his diner, for example, and then you look at his IKEA, they aren't that different in size. When you go to a diner, and if there's an IKEA next to the diner, the diner would fit inside the IKEA like 10 times over. Or probably, I don't know. I haven't actually been to IKEA in a while, but IKEAs are freaking massive. You made that point once, and it still isn't relevant because that's very mall stuff. Why is there a pond? Pond and garden is for some greenery. Pond is just a fountain, except less deep. You can drown more easily in a fountain than you could in a pond. You realize that, right? Considering fountains actually pour water down, you stick your head under there, you could like die. Also, if you're jumping over this and going into the pond, there's no hope for you. You might as well drown at that point. Well, then why are you making these points? None of these points are valid. Try making these on a different, like... On something different, not this. Because all these points... Literally, you haven't made a single point that's like, okay, fair enough. Why are there tables on grass? That's not grass, that's wool, you bozo. It's to fit the green vibe. Maybe if you were here earlier, you would have heard me talk about that, because I was saying I'm gonna make it green just for some color grouping. The green wool in this texture pack is weird. I don't like it. It's like scaly. That's the best prick. That's the best way I can describe it. Scaly. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. Round tables and that's actually true. Picnic tables. Happer? That's not even a word. Yeah, I'm not gonna say my state. That's the center of the mall. Well, one of the center points. There's probably gonna be one other that's a fountain instead. Which, oh no, someone might drown in the fountain. No, no. Sorry, it was necessary. I might drown in the fountain. Look out. I just like switching it up. I'm not gonna be boring and do the same thing over and over again. And again, I'm not saying anybody's doing that. I'm assuming somebody's gonna imply that I'm trying to call someone out. I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, I like switching it up. I like trying to go, even though a lot of this city's gonna be modern, I want to try to, you know, add greenery where I can, or just make something a little bit, like, different, a little bit nicer. Your class, they're all asynchronous. Bruh. Drown on purpose or accident? Purpose, probably. If it's me on purpose. I'm definitely in Canada. Somewhere near Florida. No. just no. Florida is, far. I wonder how long it would take to drive from Seattle to, Orlando. Very random, I know. But, like, that'd be a lot of driving. Shut up, random. Nobody asked for your opinion. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. That is, I think, the one thing that, that's different from, like, me. That I like to do. I like to, like, be versatile with my buildings. Except for my trees. I can't build trees to save my life. But that's not gonna change anytime soon. I've tried. I can make small trees. But when we get to the Little Nightmares 2 trees, I'm struggling hardcore. Which is why I was gonna have Gaming Warehouse help me, but I don't know how that's going exactly. I'll figure that out at some point. But I'm gonna try to, like, practice. And turn into a tree god. I have the right idea, I just don't have the right execution. I'm either making the branches too big or too small. There's really no in between. Just, like, scrunching the tree too much. That's, I think, the one thing. Once I, like, can make... If I make, like, 2 or 3 good trees, I think I have enough, knowledge to actually do something with it. 45 hours from Seattle to Orlando. That's also true. Between Florida and New Jersey. That's true. Allegedly. Nah, definitely Ohio. Definitely. I'm joking, but Ohio isn't as bad as everybody's thinking, so I stand by that. Is there anything else I want to do in here? Probably not yet. I might add, like, a chandelier or something cool. Well, I don't want to do that in here, actually, because of the, dome we're gonna have. Although I'll do some sort of cool lighting, probably. Where are you getting California from this? Also, I'm gonna just delete that comment, random. But where are you getting California? BC? You do not. I can tell you for a fact you don't. Because that's Western or Pacific time. Ohio, Jersey? Oh, God. What have you done? Yeah, BC is... It's 3:18 p.m. in British Columbia. I know my Canada better than you think I would. Quebec is an option. Let me ask you this question, random. Is it Quebec or Quebec? Is it pronounced with like a K or a qua? Because I feel like I've heard it both ways. Oh, that was the drip leaf. Yeah, I heard the noise. I was like, well, what's that? It's a drip leaf. Okay, I'm gonna start marking out this one. I'll go right to the edge. And then we'll figure it out from there. Q. So like qua. Quebec is kind of a strategy. Very close to us. That's true. You actually said something about New York. Which Ontario is, I think, closest to. Pretty sure. No, yeah, it is. Because we've been talking about going to Toronto to see the Hockey Hall of Fame. Because I really want to see that. Watch I run out of room. I somehow take this all the way to the street down there. The ice cream shop, I guess I would hit first. What the... Tyrannosaurus... Example... Mandarin orange? Perfect. Ontario, Manitoba. Not Manitoba. Well, no, I don't think it is. And the reason I say that is because at least part of Manitoba I know is Central Time. I don't know about all of it, but I know at least some of it is. So am I right? Am I right that it is not Manitoba? Because I know at least Winnipeg is Central, for a fact. Which is in Manitoba. Yep. Haha, I'm so... Actually, wait, that was earlier. Hold on. Maybe I'm smart. It's fine. We all know that already, maybe. I think I'm right. I think I'm right. I, like my Canada. Not really. Well, I know my Canada. Yeah, okay, I figured that out. It's fine. I'm 3 steps slow. Only. The only thing is I have this really awkward hallway. So what do I do with it? Because I can't... I'm gonna say I'm gonna put a Kohl's here. I think that's fair. Oh my god, I'm getting done. I live in the U.S. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying state. I'll give random's IP. I'm just kidding. I don't know it yet. I'll figure that out soon enough. Now, my only concern with doing Kohl's is Kohl's, I feel like, has a specific design, and that specific design doesn't fit with the theme of the mall. So I could say, oh well, and just go with it, or just not go with that. It depends. None of Manitoba is EST. Yes, sir! I'm smart enough. Smart enough to know that. Yeah, Ohio, Jersey. Between near Winnipeg. Very awesome. Is Winnipeg eastern Manitoba, or is it, western? More western. Or is it in the middle? I know it's, like, close to Minnesota. Or Minneapolis, sorry. St. Paul. Sorry, not Minneapolis. I had to think about where the Wild played. Yesterday I streamed and it got me 25 screens. Yo! That's like more than I ever get in a day. How you do that? Can I have your tricks? How you do that? Okay. Yeah, so this is basically gonna slot up and probably go to like there. 15. Okay, well 15's more reasonable, but still a lot. I remember getting 10 once in a day. That was impressive. That is a really cool block and looks like moldy spaghetti. Saskatchewan? Wait. What's in Saskatchewan? Quebec is, I think, north of Ontario. Right? And then Saskatchewan is, I feel like, east of Ontario. Kind of northeast. Unless Quebec might be northwest. I might be wrong. Because I know Montreal is, eastern. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this and think about what I want here. Because I don't want to just start building something and be like, this is the wrong decision. Kohl's, let's see. Let's think about this. I could even do a movie theater in the mall. That's an interesting thought. Although that'd be like half the size of the mall on its own, probably. Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec. Oh, I was very wrong. Really? Saskatchewan's that far west? I didn't know that. Unless I did. I don't know. Let's each build take. I mean, it depends on the build. Like, if you're meeting an individual store, outside probably 40 minutes. Inside, probably like an hour and a half. I think that's a fair measurement. And then for like, for something like this, like 10 minutes for the outside, probably like 20 for the inside. Not really a long amount of time. Just depends on how quickly I'm building that day. Also, tutorials seem to be longer, I think. Well, tutorials make sense being longer because I have to, like, sit there and explain everything I'm doing. I can't just place blocks and expect you to figure out what I'm doing. Because I realize that actually that makes Let's Builds extremely hard to follow, which is why everybody wants tutorials, even with Let's Builds of things. Act 3. I guess Act 3 wasn't even what started. I think it was Act 1, I guess. And everyone, oh my god! Ban! But I mean, yeah. I think a store like this will probably take 40. Nah, no, wrong spot. A store like this area will probably take 40-ish for the outside. We'll see. It depends on how I actually decide to do this wall, too, because this wall is a quarter of the build. Alright, well, those are going to end this stream. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as per usual. Probably next time we'll do Hockey Stadium in this world, or just City. Hockey Stadium I want to get some progress done on. I don't know why I'm itching to do that. I haven't done Revived in a while either, that's a thought. Have you finished your dinner? And I will see you on the next one. Peace.